Do you have an intentional plan for contribution? Does your contribution happen by accident? Does your contribution happen because you saw someone's post? Does your contribution happen because somebody asked? Or do you have a plan for it? I can tell you 3 off the top of my head for me personally. I have my own nonprofit. I have a rule: anytime anybody asks me to donate, as long as it's a valid thing, not give money. Hey, I'm broke, give me some money. No. If somebody posts a birthday link on Facebook and I see it, I'll be the first person to donate the $50 or whatever. 100% of the time, I will say yes if somebody asks me to donate, unless I don't believe the cause is real or the cause is against my belief system. But I don't know if I've ever said no. So that's an intentional plan. Somebody asks, the answer is yes. They may not like the amount, they may not like what they get, but the answer is yes. Number 2, she knows that our company must have a company give back every single month. Her job is to narrow it down to the top 2, 3, 4. We bring it to the group, we pick one. That's an intentional plan. That's not an accident. It's part of her role and function in her job. Like, there were years where I had told myself I was on my sprint and I couldn't take away for time to contribute. But my best friend, Pat Adams, every year, like clockwork, I knew he had a mission trip. And I knew he would be asking for money, and I knew he'd be short. But he'd never ask anyone directly. He would just put an email out. And I'd wait till the final email went out that said, we're $2,172 short. This is the final request. And I would just cut the check for the final amount. Right? So all the rest of our friends would give him the first $400, and then I would fund the rest. Every year, I would send him on that mission trip because I knew, I felt like I didn't have the time to go on the mission trip. How can I be a part of it? I'm going to send Pat every year, and his kid, and his wife,